So there was a moment in my life when I thought ki everything has been shattered, everything is over and I am down and out, nothing is working. But then I told to myself ki no, now t is equal to 0. From here a new beginning is started. From there I started my new journey. I moved forward and I conquered what I want.
Hello and welcome to this show. How are you?
I am absolutely fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let us start from the beginning. What was your first memory of stammering? That moment when you felt that, oops, there's something wrong with me. Talk us through those moments.
Yeah, so I had stammering from my childhood, sir. And yes, I had stammering, but I didn't care that time because a child is very, very, you can say, kind. He does not know the real world, like what it is. So when I was in my class six, then I was giving an speech on Environment Day. Then I was giving a speech confidently, but I had stammering. Then when there was a shortlisting of candidates for the annual speech competition, then from each class we go for the competition. Then my, you can say, teacher told me ki you have stammering issue and you cannot go forward. Then a arrow pierced into my heart, and that was the day from which I become a shy person, from which I had some issue. And from that day I became a little bit upset, and I did not participate in any competition from that day in my school life.
Such a heartbreaking moment. But you had stammering from the very beginning. It
Yeah.
was just that it wasn't a problem in your life.
Yes.
How did that 12, 13-year-old boy process all the things that are happening in his life?
Okay, so see, it's very difficult for a boy or a girl or anybody to digest it that he is not the same as his fellow mates are, because you don't have a solution for it. If you have fever, so you know you have to take a tablet and you will be perfectly all right. But in stammering, it does not work. It's you can say many things are to be taken in consider. There should be a proper guidance. Then only a person, you can say, he can improve better. But that time I did not had anything, and burden was coming in. It was very hard to, you can say, manage studies, real world, your speaking, parents, and all of that thing. So yeah, it was tough time, but yeah, it passed.
You would have had many bad speaking experiences. So when you went home that day, how did you process all the bad speaking experiences that happened that day?
Okay, so I had bad speaking experiences all the day in my school life because you have to speak. How can you run from speaking? So every day was like I used to come from home, from school. Then I used to sit, and for 1 hour, my, you can say, schedule was very low. I used to feel very low, yeah, ki, why it is happening. But after time, mind is very strong. It forgets like many things. Then I used to move forward, ki, no problem. Then you can say the next day you have to go through the same circle. So it was tough, but I managed कि no issue यार, करते हम लोग करते.
So very good. Very happy to learn that you were very positive from the very beginning.
I knew one day कि one day everything will be normal. एक दिन तो सब ठीक हो ही जाएगा. But for that you have to patient, and I was patient कि होगा, कभी ना कभी तो हो जाएगा.
Very good. You are already living your kabhi na kabhi.
Yeah.
Very good. Did you approach anybody for help? Your parents or maybe teacher or
Hmm.
anybody at all?
So my teachers were at the coaching center. They were very supportive for it. They were always with me. Ki, they never talked to me. Ki, you have some issue. They make me comfortable. Okay, so and but at the end, teacher cannot speak for yourself. If I have some doubt, then I have to speak it up. Like so, they were very supportive. But you can say the solution I cannot get. because teacher don't know how to, you can say, improve it. It's a psychological thing, it's a physical issue, nobody knows. I also didn't knew. I approached to my parents. Parents took me to a doctor, but doctor, a person who has not gone through this cannot explain more better. Because so from doctor also he told me some tricks, but that was not that helpful. So that practice has also got left, and then again into that cycle of stammering I fell.
Human beings are very smart. So you would have come up with some tricks of your own or some mental strategies how to tackle stammering.
Yeah.
Share some
So
of them with
yeah.
us. Those listening to this program would find one or two techniques which might be of great help to them.
Oh yeah. So I when I was small, I used to come up with my own techniques in school days. Ki, like we used to escape from here, or escaping only na. Ki, how should we not fell into that vicious circle of stammering? So yeah, the first thing which I used to do is I used to always sit in the middle benches of the school. Like personally, I had more stammering when I have to speak a louder version. So from the back bench, it's to reach the teacher, you have to cross all that benches now. So I used to sit on the middle benches. Then I used to always substitute words, like if I'm speaking English and I have some word like apple and I am not able to speak apple ka a, so I used to like substitute it by you can say giving a Hindi sentence in between, and all that things I have done. Then coming up with friends, I used to never say like if we are going to hotel, I used to say to it my friend कि तू बोल देना यार मुझे ये चाहिए तू बोल देना. So like all things I have taken in my life, and auto rickshaw wale ko bhi it's very tough to say. I remember an incident where I used to go to my home from a station. So I wanted to take left, but I was not able to say left. Ka air was not able to come out. So I told him right. So he went in right. Then he पूरा एक circle मार के I used to. Then I paid him 40 rupees more. Then he told me कि यार घुमा के एक left था. Then I told him नहीं पता नहीं मुझे पहली बार घर पे जा रहा हूँ ना तो भूल गया था रास्ता. So many more experiences are like that. Once there was an incident, I was traveling in a local train and I was not able to, you can say, I went to the ticket station, the you can say where I ticket collector. So there I was not able to say the name of the station. So I you can say escaped. I used to escape that zone. I used to travel without ticket, taking a risk कि पकड़ा गया तो यार it's a quite a long fine. But still, all that things was there. But that time passed.
While you were still dealing with all these issues, what was that moment or when did you actually feel that now I need to do something about
Yeah, so I was in my class 12th. Sorry, in my class 10th. Now I am in 12th. So 2 years before, I was in my class 10th. So that day, I believe it's the most painful day, most emotional day, but that is the turning point of my life from where I got to know that I have to work on my speech. So I went to a school for an interview for an admission process, as that was the time of pandemic, and all that schools, they have, you can say, started the admission process through interview. And we have a very good love story with interview, only. So it was a quite tough moment for me. Then I went to the interviewing hall, and it's quite like a UPSC interview. There's a 5 6 member, and then you have to say your name there, and it's a lot, and you have to answer many questions there. Then I knew all the questions, but I was not able to say the questions, say the answers. I requested to them ki ma'am, I have a stammering issue, can you please provide me with a paper and a pen. She provided me with a paper but didn't provided me a pen. So I was not able to write anything. Then I told her, ma'am, I have a speaking issue and I am not able to say the answers. And at that moment, I was speaking in Hindi because you have more. I had more issue with English that time, and speaking in English was a more trouble. Now today I'm speaking in English, but that was a moment where I was not able to speak in English. So then she shouted on me, ki, what is this? This is an interview and this is an English medium school. You have to speak in English. Then I feel little bit bad about that stammering, and also that ki, yaar, we have achieved independence from 70 years, and but today also like I am being embarrassed by an Indian to say Hindi. So all that things were going into my mind. Then one thing I must share that all their teachers they were wearing glasses. They had you can say chashma कहते हैं हम लोग उसका कि they had number in their eyes. So when I was going out from there, I was in my mind saying कि यार मैं जाके मैम को बोलूं क्या, उनका चश्मा खींचता और उनको बोलता हूँ कि ब्लैक बोर्ड में जो लिखा जरा पढ़ के बताओ, मैं तो पढ़ पा रहा हूँ, आप क्यों नहीं पढ़ पा रहे हो. सो ऑल दैट थिंग्स द चाइल्ड अंडरगोज ना कि ये ऐसा कर दूंगा वैसा कर दूंगा. But of course, they are teachers. I respected them. I moved out from there. From that day, looking at the school, I told to myself, yes, this is the day. From here, you have to improve. And then the journey started.
How did you find us then?
So yeah, after 2 3 days, I cooled myself down. Okay, it's fine now. But after that also I was completely blank that okay, what should I do. I have like gone to doctors, I have searched on YouTube, but nothing is coming. Then I searched on Google ki I prayed to God ki please कुछ तो कर दो यार. So I searched on Google at Stammering Cure Center in India. Then your page came first, ki Prottoy Bagchi Stammering Cure Center. Then I talked to Partho sir. I had stammering issue and it was very hard to talk to strangers. So I handed over my phone to my father. They talked, and from the next day I enrolled into the batch, and from there a beautiful journey started.
How was your first day of class?
Yeah, so first day was like there are many days in your life, but some days are like na you remember it throughout your life. That was that day, first day of my enrollment of speech, first day of my improvement of speech, a new journey started. So Partha sir was there, he started and he asked my name first, and I was not able to say my name. Then from there, many you can say he told me many things. By listening to him, I got a ray of hope कि यार अगर ये कर सकते हैं तो इसी दुनिया में मैं भी पैदा हुआ हूँ, मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता, मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. So then everything started from there. I started my journey, and yes, it happened then ultimately.
Wow. And during the course, how was your improvement, or what were the first signs of improvement?
Yeah, that's very important. So from the first day, I was sensing some positivity कि यार कुछ तो गजब होने वाला है. Something is magical in the, you can sense it in the air. कुछ तो लगता है कि हाँ यार कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ तो हो रहा है. So after some weeks, you are confident, but I believe all the viewers who are listening to it, it's not a you can say quick change. Like you just wrinkle your eyes and everything happens beautifully. It's a gradual increase, and gradual increase is the best increase in the world. Slowly, slowly it happens, then it will happen the best. It took 16 years to Wright brothers to create a plane, and now every 1 second 4 planes take off from this world. So whatever thing which happens slowly na, it will happen the best. In Mumbai we see there are many colonies and there are many you can say small buildings, 2 3 layers. After 10 20 years it just collapses, and because it was made very you can say very
Overnight.
speedily, so not rightly very speed, and it collapses. But you can see Taj Mahal. It was created long ago, and it took like 20 years to create it. But you can see now also people admire it. So
Right.
if it's taking time, means it's absolutely right thing. Yeah.
Wonderful. Then, when the world reopened, when you were done with the course, when the world reopened, How did the world react to this 2.0 version of you?
So yes, people were happy. My parents today also they feel कि हाँ यार लड़के ने कर तो दिया. So because they were also not in that you can say mental state कि यार कि ये कर पाएगा कि नहीं कर पाएगा. Because till time we don't have a real life example ना कि इसने कर दिया then you can do it. Till time we do not believe. Like it's there ना कि it's only impossible till a person does it. When someone does it, then he provides a ray of hope to many people. So when the world open, yes, people were ki Rudra कुछ अलग अलग सा लग रहा है and all that things. Someone when I started the course, there were many people who like used to tell me कि जज्बा तो अच्छा है लड़का भी अच्छा है पर कर नहीं पाएगा it's tough it's not possible and all that good muhavres which they were giving it to me but I used to always smile and okay okay thank you uncle but today कोई मुझे मिलता नहीं अभी they never talk to me they always change my path and that's the thing your actions should speak more than your words so yeah, now I believe it's a good thing. Whenever I speak fluently, whenever I express myself, it's a sense of happiness which I get, which a normal person will never get.
Wonderful. And the fun part is, earlier you used to run away from them. Now they
Now,
run away from you.
so yeah, time is the main thing. Time will show the difference, but you just keep on working hard.
Right. And during your 12th, you would be having your Viva exams and
Yeah,
all.
now only it happened. Yeah.
Okay. Talk us through all those moments. Like, how was your Viva exam now?
Yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful. I had four maths has not Viva, maths has four solving questions, but physics, chemistry, economics, and English. These were four Vivas which I had, and I believe when I got to know ki okay, so these are the dates where the Viva will be there. I did not have any panic attacks. I did not had any nervousness कि यार क्या हो जाएगा. I had confidence in myself. I had confidence in my practices and in my dedication कि चोरी मक्कारी नहीं करी पूरी शिद्दत से अपने मेहनत करिए so everything will be good. My first you can say viva was of physics so the ma'am and I personally have some little more anxiety. I had little more anxiety toward females we more often have it so she was a board teacher then and with me there was a female girl who was sitting next to me so we were both called and you can say it's God's grace or you can say whatever. She was given a writing part and I was given an oral part. So it's of course God's grace. So then ma'am asked me a question and I just gave it honor, you can say with the proper thing. I told her everything, whichever I wanted to say, and everything was perfectly all right. In my economics interview, I still remember she was a very experienced board teacher who was sitting in a room and we used to go to the room. So I gave the Viva, proper Viva, I gave it. And when I came out from the room, na, it's a passage. Between two classes, it's a passage which you need to cross. So when I came up from the room, when I was walking in the passage of the school, I believe ki it was a garden area. Flowers were coming into my, you can say, my path, and the path was of red carpet because that is the hard work. When you achieve it, na, then everything feels worth it and beautiful feeling. It cannot be expressed, but it can be feel.
Quite filmy description, though.
But it's a real story.
Tell us, how is life on the other side of Stanley?
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a, you can say all that things are worth it. So whenever we do hard work, we ना always think कि होगा कि नहीं होगा. But जब होने के बाद की दुनिया, it's just amazing. Whatever things which you were not able to do, now you are able to do it. So now it's a beautiful thing in here. Whenever you speak good, na, there's a sense of confidence a happiness inside because if you take me and my friend, he speaks fluently, nothing, no reactions. But if I speak fluently, then I feel confident, and that confidence reflects into my work also. That's a very positive thing, and many opportunities are now opened due to this, because speaking has a communication has a very good role in your life. So whenever you speak good, all the roads just opens for you. The life here is beautiful. It's beautiful, and I request to all the people who are listening to this that you can also come to here. And when you reach up to the mountain, from here you can just sit and take the view. लाइक नाउ अभी आपको उतनी मेहनत नहीं करनी, जो मेहनत थी वो कर ली, अभी उस मेहनत का आपको जो था असर मिलता है. नाउ वेन एवर आई हैव वर्ड्स लाइक ई ऊ, earlier I used to had a terrible stammer, but now it comes fluently from my mouth. I don't know how, but it comes. That is due to the practices and all things. So everything is good now. I feel more confident to speak. I feel happy. There is no, you can say, tension. Uh, you can say in a stammerer, there's a more tension in him कि ये हो गया तो क्या होगा. Stammering is less. The stammering का जो fear है ना, it's too much. So if you get to know कि यार कल मेरा वाइवा है, the whole night you will be not able to sleep कि उसके टेंशन में. So but now it does not happen. Now everything is sweet, but for this sweetness there's a hard work, definitely it's there.
Nothing comes for free.
Yeah,
For
of course,
everything in this world, we'll have to put in some efforts.
it's the rule of the nature.
Right. What were those dreams which you felt I can't achieve it due to my stammering, and now you can do it?
Yeah, so that was the thing which kept me moving forward. So when I was childhood, I had like I want to become this, I want to become that, but everything I used to say कि नहीं 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 ये नहीं करूंगा. My father used to say me कि Rudra, you become a good naval officer, but I used to say कि नहीं नहीं, I will do a corporate job by a 9 to 5 job, go office, come office, and simple life. But I believe I was not meant for the simple life, because I had some extraordinary challenges, and that leads to an extraordinary life. So I had a dream of joining the Indian Navy as an officer, and their speech and communication plays a very crucial role, a very important role. So always that was the motivating factor ki nahi, you have to go to there. So now you have to work. So now aim I am able to do it. I am able to ask questions in my class, which I used to tell it to my friend कि यार मुझे डाउट है, मैम को बोलना है कि कैसे होगा इसका आंसर. So now I am able to say it. I am able to carry the class. I am able to lead something, because when you are a leader, you have to, for example, when you are leader of a you can say traveling thing, you have to travel and you are the group leader, so you have to communicate the more, you have to take the charge. So now I'm able to do all of that things. So yeah, it feels good.
Wonderful. So happy to hear that. What is your message to all those people watching you? Because whether you agree to this or not, you are a true inspiration for all of us.
Yeah, so sir, I remember when I was in the sixth or fourth day of the course, you told me the same thing while leaving. Ki Rudra, one day na you will be a true inspiration to all. It is 1.5 years back story, and I remember कि क्या सर ने क्या बोल दिया यार. मैं तो अपना नाम भी नहीं बोल पाता मिरर के सामने. How can I be that inspiration? But yeah, means it happened, like it was tough, but at the end I believe, um, I just want to say कि never give up यार. Sometimes are there कि you will not be able to see the results. Like कि क्या होता है ना कि बादल चाहे कितने भी घने हो, सूरज की रोशनी को ज्यादा समय तक रोक नहीं पाएंगे. Your practices are the key to your fluency, and of course it will come, it will take some time surely, but when it will come na, you don't have to, you can say, you don't have to say to world ki I have did it. When you will do it, everybody will know it. And be patient, be calm, and be of course kind, because I used to feel in my school days कि यार मेरे साथ बुरा है, किसी और के साथ भी थोड़ा बुरा करते हैं. But that should not be your attitude. Always be kind, down to earth, and just keep on your practices. I know there will be too much negativity now. बहुत नेगेटिविटी होती है, लोग रोकने का भरसक प्रयास करते हैं कि, लेकिन 1000 लीटर पानी, 1000 गैलन पानी एक समृद्धि जहाज का कुछ भी नहीं कर सकती जब तक वो उसके अंदर ना आए. सो ऐसी अंदर आएगा तो ही डुबो सकते हैं. वैसे कितनी भी नेगेटिविटी हो जाए, जब तक वो आप उसको अपने अंदर ना आने दें, आपका कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी. यू हैव टू बी देयर, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस, एंड वन डे all that people will easily get over from you, and you will achieve your dreams.
Wow, no better way to end this wonderful interview. And 1.5 years back, I told you that you will be a true inspiration. Now I am telling on record that I see a motivational speaker in the making.
Yes, that's also one of my dream.
Oh my God. I am a dream catcher. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your journey with stammering and also life on the other side of stammering. And another unadvertised part of the show, we found a new motivator in the market.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir. It's all due to your coaches, your Bakchi sir, and all that, your team, which has contributed to this my success. But I believe real guidance or true guidance is the main key, because if you run how much speed, if your direction is wrong, na, you will never be able to reach where you meant to reach. So guidance is very important. Yes, of course, hard work is there, and it all will be there. But with the mixture of guidance, it a good product comes out. Yes,
Wonderful. Thank you so much and all the best.
my pleasure. Thank you, sir.